Hello traders, Hazim is with you. We will be reviewing and backtesting uh, the first week of August from the 5th of August till the 9th. So bring up your weapons, of course, your Desert Eagles, which are the Forex Factory and your chart, fundamental and technical. This is how the market works. This is how the algorithm works, whether you like it or not. Whether you prove there Whether you admit that there is an algorithm or not, you should only be focusing on the red folder days. Okay, that's where the price action is clear and accurate. And respecting of speedy arrays. So we have the ISM at, so we'll be covering Monday, of course, the first day. And you remember that day actually where literally all the stocks fell down immediately. I mean, look how much points, look how much ticks. It's just crazy. Uh, so, yep, we have news driver at 10 a.m. So we don't care about all of this for now. For now, of course. Okay. So what do you see right now? Here, what do you see? Oh, let's hop on the 15-minute charts. First of all, where is your AMD? Is there an AMD? Is it all the session update profile? No, simply no. You have a manipulation here. This is your accumulation. This is your manipulation. So we wait for the distribution. Of course, we won't enter from here. No, unlogical, to be honest. So we have a clear manipulation. Now we simply wait for the distribution to occur and we will enter from its retracement. So I want you to focus on the time actually. When did this happen? At 8:30. It is a manipulation time. It is a manipulation time, the 8:30. And of course you know that. I mean like Michael, ICT, have talked about this a lot of times. The 8:30. You wait for it. Wait for the manipulation. Wait for the run stops. And you anticipate the distribution, of course. Of course, the advanced traders will just like anticipate this, but this is not our mission. To be honest, we only trade the clear price action and the clear trade setup ideas. So where is the opening bell? This is the candle of the opening bell, the 9:30, and we saw a clear distribution and respecting of its PD arrays. We have a fair value gap here. The price respected the fair value gap and did go up. Okay, that's only at the 5-minute time frame. So for my rules and my system, I only trade after the news pans out. Okay, so this day was so volatile because of the price crash that we have seen earlier in the day. The price was so volatile, like you could get to 1,000 points in just a few seconds. I actually didn't trade that day. I haven't touched the charts. I only paper traded that day, but I will tell you how you could how you could how you could have anticipated the price and the entries. Okay, so 10. That's the end of the news driver. For me, I wait for a close at the 5-minute time frame, and for the next candle also. Okay, that's one of one of the rules that I apply in everyday red folder. So what do we have here? if we are bullish, why would the price come down to here again? Won't be logical. You will see a market structure shift at the 5-minute and the 3-minute. We don't want to see price falls down to here. So what do we have here? Mark this one and mark this one. The small little fair value gap that you see here. And just look at the touch. Actually, I removed the order block. Just look at the touch. Perfect, ain't it? At 10:30 to be exact. That's your entry. All of the price action here is a mess. You just don't want the price to come here. No, you want the price to come to a discount, which is right here. If we apply the Fibonacci, you will see the price at the OTE and the 0.5. That's your entry. That's how you could be in the move in that day. But I just simply watch the price action as it spill. So for the targets, you could simply target this high, this original 10 a.m. high. You could have gone with a 1.79 R. The stop would be at the 0.5 of that order block. Because look, and this is another secret for price action. If you have a big wick, okay, like this one, you don't want to see the price at the 0.5. Don't want to see the price come at the 0. At the midpoint of that candle, because if the price came to here or to the 0.5, it will simply take out the lows of it. Note it down, folks. Note it down. Bring up your notes and write it down, because that's another secret. I told you before, I will reveal some secrets, some price action secrets, through experience, of course, not through some fucking playing cards or gambling. No. It's just simple logic, okay? So that's your stop loss, that's your target, and this could be even your target. This is small relative equal highs, okay? Yep, that's all for Monday, to be honest. I was looking for buys and buys only, and that was the real only entry that I have stumbled on. So yep, that was Monday, and we will move on to Tuesday. We don't have any red folder. Move on to the next day. Do we have a red folder? Nope. Move on to the next Thursday at 8:30 to be exact. So we will be trading at the opening bell, to be exact. So Thursday. Where are you? Yep, here you go. So my bias was sells, okay. And I know you may find it weird, but my bias for the day was sells, and the day was up, all of it, literally. And I will tell you in a few seconds, actually, okay. But if your bias on that day was on buys, you would also be correct, and I will tell you why. Because of the simple run stops that occurred many times. How many run stops do you find here? Just look at the price. How many run stops do you find? That's 1, 2, 3. Price is giving you its hand. Price is giving you its hand to anticipate in the buys. before the news driver and after the news driver. But of course, we won't be gambling this candle. Of course, no. You won't be gambling the news. Never, ever, ever. Don't you ever, never, ever trade the news, because it's pure gambling. It's pure gambling. Okay, you could have simply anticipated that one. And remember in the intro where I told you that the best fair value gaps occur in the 30-minute? Well, what's that? What do you see here? Fair value gap. Touch the 0.5 of it. That's also PD array. And the first of the fair value gap. The low, the high. Respected. The price driven high. Simple as that. And this is your context actually. Breaker, fair value gap, run stops on the day. Okay, so how many PD arrays do you have on your in your hand? How many PD arrays? A lot. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. A lot. So you will be looking for buys in that day, not sells. I was looking for sells for like system purposes for my system, okay? And I will tell you how I anticipated the sells, okay? So let's go down into the 3 minutes, okay? Then the 5 minutes. I will show you something. Show you something real quick. At these specific highs, what do we have here? We have run stops. After the run stops, we have an fair value gap, which turned out inverse. Okay, so save that chart in your mind for a second. Go to the 5 minute, and you will see it's coming. It is coming. You will see the same I fair value gap. See, the same fair value gap turned out to be inverse. And as simple as that, how many PD arrays were violated here? The order block, the fair value gap, and we have a turtle soup here, run stops at the 1 minute 15 seconds charts. Then this order block. Okay, so a lot of PD arrays violated. My entry was here. My stop was actually 580 points, as this is my maximum stop loss. Okay, this is my max stop for the Nasdaq. I just don't risk more than that. Okay, and I risk between like sorry, like between 450 and 580. Okay, that's my minimum and maximum, and it can be it's changeable up. Depends on the trade idea, on where is the stop, where is the run stops. So if you remember the 3 minute charts, this high is a run stops on the 3 minute, as it will be a market shift from the price going down then up. Okay, this will be a market shift. The price will continue higher, and it did. So this was my stop loss, and my TP was simple 1-to-1. I didn't want to take more than 1-to-1, because I knew that the day is bullish. I just want to take my sales, and then snap out. Yep, that's it. That was the trade. for the sells, and I showed you already the trade for the buy scenario, and it did pan out. It did pan out. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something actually, and see you in the next week.